Take Fouseytube, for example, once a beloved creator who made the world laugh with his pranks and heartfelt sketches. He was riding high with over 10 million subscribers. With hilarious pranks and comedy sketches, he was a sensation. At his peak, he lived his dream, earning millions in Los Angeles and even landing roles in 2 Tyler Perry films. But like so many on the internet, the story of his rise is matched by the turbulence of his fall. Fast forward to today, and Fouseytube is a far cry from the golden boy he used to be. His name is now tied to many controversies, erratic behavior, and a desperate fight to stay relevant.
Rice ain't got no spirit, got no deeper layer.
How did someone who had it all lose so much? In this video, we'll take a look at the meteoric rise and shocking fall of Fouseytube. We'll explore the highs that made him a star, the lows that turned the fans against him, and the lessons his story holds for anyone chasing the spotlight. This is a cautionary tale you won't want to miss. Fouseytube, or as his family knows him as Yusuf Erratic, was born on January 22nd, 1990 in sunny California. Yusuf's roots trace back to Palestine, and his upbringing was deeply influenced by his heritage. Even as a child, he had one clear goal: to entertain. He wanted to make people laugh, to bring joy to their lives, and to see his name in the lights.
You know who I am? Who?
In 2011, Yusuf took his first steps toward that dream when he created his YouTube channel, Fouseytube.
YouTube is a job. It's a career if you choose it to be, and YouTube is my career. So yes, I do make money off of it, but I went into YouTube before I made a cent. I went into YouTube for the love of it. I was doing YouTube before YouTube was YouTube. I was doing YouTube before you can get paid off of YouTube.
At first, his videos focused on relatable comedy sketches about Middle Eastern parents.
What? Yusuf, come down now. No, just tell me from up here. I don't want to come down. Yusuf, I'm coming. Yusuf, what? How do you send text?
These early uploads were funny and heartfelt, resonating with viewers who saw their own lives reflected in his humor. But Yusuf was always keeping an eye on trends, and by 2013 he noticed something new taking over YouTube: prank videos. It was a risky move, but Yusuf decided to dive in. On May 28, 2013, he uploaded one of his very first pranks, Gym Prank, That's My Machine Bro. This video was a hit, eventually racking up over 32 million views. It wasn't just a prank, it was a showcase of Yusuf's unique comedy style. He threw himself into the most awkward, even painful situations, all for the sake of entertainment. His fearlessness was unmatched, and it paid off. Fans couldn't get enough. Over the next few years, Fouseytube became a dominant force on YouTube. He released prank after prank, each one capturing the attention of millions. One of his most iconic videos, the yoga pants prank, came out on March 2nd, 2014. This masterpiece of awkward humor has since reached 52 million views. In the video, Yusuf pushed boundaries, walking a tightrope between chaos and comedy. Watching strangers react to his outrageous stunts was pure entertainment, and fans couldn't look away.
What? Are you trying to call me gay or something? No, I'm not calling you gay, but like you looked at my butt. Is it big or something? No, man. Look, you want to take a picture for Instagram?
By April 2014, Fouseytube's relentless creativity and hustle brought him to a major milestone: 2 million subscribers. It was clear by then that Yusuf had become one of the platform's biggest stars. But Yusuf didn't want to stop there. He started a second channel, Dose of Fousey, where he invited viewers into his daily life. These vlogs created an even deeper connection with his audience, showing a more personal side of the man behind the pranks. Fans loved it, and his fame only grew. But as Fousey subscriber count grew, so did the weight on Yusuf's shoulders. Beneath the pranks and laughter, something dark was brewing. On July 1st, 2014, Yusuf uploaded a video titled "Why I Wanted to End My Life." For many viewers, it was the first time they got a glimpse of the struggles he faced behind the scenes. The video revealed just how much of his mental health had been deteriorating. In the video, Yusuf opened up about his struggles, sharing moments that felt both heartbreaking and raw. He spoke about a manic episode where, in a short span, he got his ears pierced and got not one but 2 tattoos. Actions that clashed heavily with his Islamic upbringing. Tattoos and piercings are considered forbidden in many Middle Eastern households, and Yusuf knew this all too well. He recounted how, shortly after getting one of his tattoos, regret consumed him. In a moment of desperation, he locked himself in his bathroom and tried to scrub the tattoo off of his arm.
For the next 2 hours, I sat in my bathtub
crying my eyes out, scrubbing my arms, scrubbing, screaming at the top of my lungs, hoping the tattoo was gonna come off. 2 hours later, I finally got out of the bathtub, still sobbing, shaking, not knowing what was going on in my life.
Yusuf also revealed that this spiral kept him trapped in his apartment for 3 months. He was overwhelmed with anxiety and fear, unable to face the world, and during that time, he sought help from a therapist, pouring his heart out in sessions that often ended in tears. He admitted to her that he didn't just feel regret, he was battling suicidal thoughts. This wasn't just guilt, it was something far deeper. Yusuf's word painted a vivid picture of someone in crisis, someone who felt like his life was just unraveling. At one point, he described going to a tattoo removal specialist and begging her to remove the ink. When she hesitated, warning that laser treatment might burn his skin, Yusuf gave her an ultimatum.
I found another place and I went into the lady who promised that she could do it in half the time as the other treatment, and she told me she can, but the lasers are gonna burn my skin color and it's gonna like change my skin color, and she can't do the lasers on me. I shut the door and I looked at her and I said, ma'am, my life is in your hands. If you don't allow me to do these lasers, I'm gonna walk right out this door and end my life right here and now.
The cycle didn't end there. Yusuf later got a hair tattoo on his scalp, which he immediately regretted and tried to remove. Then came another tattoo on his hand, followed by yet another attempt to laser it off. His behavior with tattoos became erratic, reflecting the inner turmoil he couldn't seem to escape. Despite everything, Yusuf kept creating. He continued uploading pranks and social experiment videos, and by March 2015, his channel had grown to an impressive 5 million subscribers. But behind the scenes, the pressure was mounting. Shortly after hitting this milestone, Yusuf experienced a breakdown. He gained a significant amount of weight, and in a bid to regain control, he checked into rehab for 90 days to address his addiction and depression. Even after rehab, trouble followed. In July 2016, Yusuf found himself in the middle of drama with fellow YouTuber Ricegum. It started with a tweet from Ricegum vaguely accusing someone of being fake. Yusuf fired back, challenging him to say it to his face. Fans were hooked, and the feud escalated when a video surfaced showing Ricegum allegedly punching Yusuf during a confrontation.
Say I'm a fucking grown man, I don't got time for this little kid shit. I didn't talk shit about you, squash it at that. If I wanted to say shit about you, I'll say it to your fucking face. I'm not talking behind the camera screen.
Everyone's telling me, bro.
I don't give a
That's
fuck.
fake as
I don't give
fuck.
a, I'm fake.
That's fake as
I don't
fuck.
give a fuck what it says. Squash right now. Squash it.
That's fake, bro.
Squash it.
That's fucking fake, bro.
Squash it. Squash right now.
Why would you do that?
I did it, bro.
The internet exploded, but the truth was far less dramatic. Yusuf later revealed that the entire feud had been staged.
Say, if you're really gonna take this to Twitter, you might as well
He claimed it was an experiment to expose how easily drama channels could be tricked. He even showed clips of popular YouTube commentators like Scarce and Keemstar covering the fake fight. But Yusuf's plan backfired. Both creators had already pointed out inconsistencies in the video, noting it looked staged. By selectively editing their clips, Yusuf only fueled backlash against himself.
That was so fake! That was so fake! That was so fake! That was faker than any prank on YouTube. I can't do that.
Shit right now is good. Squash that shit. Squash it right now.
Shit, we missed.
As the backlash against Fouseytube's staged drama with Ricegum grew, Yusuf tried to shift the narrative. To defuse the situation, he visited a cancer patient named Efrain. In a video, Yusuf highlighted the patient's battle with cancer, emphasizing that there are far more important struggles in life than YouTube drama. While the gesture may have seemed heartfelt on the surface, many viewers and creators saw it differently. Critics, including Keemstar, accused Yusuf of using Efrain's illness to shield himself from criticism. Keemstar pointed out that by aligning himself with such a sensitive cause, Yusuf made it almost impossible for anyone to call him out without appearing heartless. Even Sam Pepper, a controversial figure in his own right, chimed in on Twitter. And when someone like Sam Pepper, infamous for his own scandals, criticizes you, you know things have taken a bad turn.
Hey, Sam Pepper, if you're watching, fuck you, eat these nuts, bitch! You can't even come to America to be on this stream. I'm exactly where you want to be. Eat them, bitch! Eat them! I know you watching right now, bitch!
The situation left many people questioning Yusuf's sincerity, but instead of stepping back and reflecting on the feedback, Yusuf leaned into the chaos.
I'm trying to tell you, you're living your life with hate. You're living your life through hate.
Listen to me.
You attract hate. You came here to call me a
You're
walking
making
meme, dog.
breakfast, I'm making dinner.
You're in the summer, I'm wrapped up in the winter.
J. Cole. J. Cole, yes?
Bro, it's simple.
It's a J. Cole line, dog.
My point is,
trying to say you're ahead of me?
People are not gonna.
I gave you the most attention you're ever gonna get for your whole entire career tonight.
Right, I don't care.
Yes, you do. That's what you live your life for.
For sure, I've got more views right now because I'm talking to you. Because it's fucking content.
His subscriber count surged, hitting the massive milestone of 10 million in June 2017. By all appearances, Yusuf was on top of the world. He was living the glamorous Los Angeles lifestyle. He starred in a YouTube Red show called Fight of the Living Dead, appeared in 2 Tyler Perry movies, and even took home 2 Streamy Awards. But as his fame grew, so did the cracks in his public image. The turning point came when Yusuf attempted to rebrand to distance himself from past controversies. In a bold move, he admitted that many prank channels, including his own, were fake. He even called out his friend and fellow YouTuber Vitaly in the process. But this confession sparked a new wave of drama. Vitaly, feeling betrayed, fired back with his own accusations. He claimed that during a 2016 trip to Brazil, Yusuf refused to leave their hotel room, and he threatened to expose Yusuf's darker secrets, including his alleged addiction. What followed was a spiral of public mudslinging that stunned even the most seasoned drama followers. Yusuf released a 24-minute responding to Vitaly's accusations, detailing shocking incidents from their trip. He described one disturbing event where Vitaly allegedly barged into his room naked, with a condom still on, and berated a woman who had fled to Yusuf's room crying.
You screamed that in my face. I was shaking. I turn around, she's crying, saying, help me, help me. I go up to you to try to calm you down. You pushed me onto the bed. You pushed me onto the bed, and I flew onto the bed and just sat there in disbelief as to what was going on.
Yusuf described overhearing disturbing conversations during the event, where women were treated like objects and spoken to in demeaning ways. And to top it off, Yusuf revealed these events occurred during Ramadan, adding another layer of controversy. Vitaly, not one to back down, retaliated by making good on his promise to expose Yusuf's personal life. He accused Yusuf of being addicted to escorts, claiming he regularly hired them in Los Angeles and even during their Brazil trip. Vitaly went as far as to call Yusuf a fake Muslim, citing his behavior as evidence.
Your whole career of you being a good Muslim, but behind the doors you used to do drugs, drink alcohol, and get hookers. You're
so is right now.
You're disgrace to Islam. You're disgrace. You're a fucking fairy tale.
The accusations left fans divided, with many struggling to reconcile these revelations with the entertainer they once idolized. The tension between the two escalated to the point where a boxing match was proposed to settle their differences, but like so many other promises in this saga, the fight never happened, leaving their feud unresolved.
So I'm just gonna talk about the points that I am here to talk about and keep that childish stuff out of it. I love how in the first video that I posted about you, I said, I'm gonna call you out in a boxing match, but you were so filled with anger and raged up that the first thing you say on Twitter is, screw the boxing match.
This way, Fouseytube's once bright star was beginning to fade. By 2018, Yusuf had stopped consistently uploading to his channels. His second channel, Daily Dose of Fousey, was wiped clean for some time as he privated all the videos. His main channel saw sporadic appearances, but his erratic behavior and an inability to connect with his audience signaled that things were falling apart. Adding to this decline, the adpocalypse slashed his video revenue, making it harder to sustain his lifestyle. On July 15th, 2018, Yusuf attempted a bold comeback with an event he called Love Arrives, Hate Dies. Held in Los Angeles, this was supposed to be an event to be his moment to prove everyone wrong. He promised his fans that Drake would make an appearance, a claim that built up massive hype, but as the event unfolded, it became clear that Drake wasn't coming. Instead, Yusuf took the stage and delivered a shocking, emotional rant targeting Keemstar and accusing him of pushing him to the brink of suicide. It was a raw and deeply troubling moment that left the audience and viewers online stunned. Yusuf's words revealed the depth of his mental health struggles, but the intensity of the outbursts overshadowed his message. And just when things couldn't get more chaotic, the event was abruptly shut down due to a bomb threat. As if that wasn't dramatic enough, Yusuf then turned his anger towards Sam Pepper, blaming him for the night's failure. In a heated exchange, Yusuf boasted about his accomplishments, buying houses, donating to charity, and working with Tyler Perry, while dismissing Sam as a failure.
Because I'm a real man and I don't need yes men on the internet to tell me who the fuck I am, you little bitch.
The confrontation quickly spiraled into a shouting match, further highlighting Yusuf's fragile state of mind. Clips from that podcast went viral. drawing concern and ridicule from viewers who felt Yusuf's behavior was becoming increasingly unhinged. Later, during an appearance on Adam22's podcast, Yusuf admitted something that baffled even his most loyal fans. He confessed that he never actually spoke to Drake about the event. Instead, he claimed he had manifested a meeting with the rapper. He described locking eyes with Drake in a surreal moment, convinced it validated everything. But in reality, there was no collaboration, no confirmation, just a fleeting glance. Keemstar, who documented the entire fiasco, called the revelation absurd, cementing the night as one of the most infamous moments in YouTube history. The fallout from the event marked the beginning of the end for Fouseytube's career. He tried to pivot by releasing 2 music videos featuring DJ Khaled, but they failed to reignite his popularity. Then, in a strange and desperate move, Yusuf announced he would give away his main channel to other creators. His presence on YouTube further faded, and for a time, others uploaded content to his channel in his absence. In 2019, Yusuf attempted another comeback, this time in the boxing ring. Inspired by the success of KSI vs Logan Paul fight, he saw boxing as a way to revive his career. But his fight against fellow creator Slim was disastrous. Despite Yusuf's larger size, Slim dominated the match, leaving Yusuf with a broken nose and bruised ego. Fans were ruthless in the comments, with some mocking his lack of self-defense, saying he blocked punches with his face. It was another crushing blow to his already damaged reputation. After the fight, Yusuf disappeared again, retreating from the spotlight for about a year. When he returned in late 2020, he released a 30-minute video reflecting on his past. In it, he admitted that his need to chase fame and his obsession with the LA lifestyle had consumed him. The video is heartfelt and honest, showing a side of Yusuf that many hadn't seen before. But like so many of his efforts, it didn't last. The video has since been deleted, leaving only fragments of his confession behind. Today, Yusuf is still somewhat active on his 3 channels, but he isn't uploading regularly, and moreover, his videos, once getting views of more than 100k, hardly get a few thousand. And that's the story of Fouseytube, an entertainer who reached unimaginable heights, but also faced devastating lows. His journey reminds us of the price of fame, the toll it can take on mental health, and how quickly the spotlight can turn. While his days as a dominant YouTuber force may be behind him, Yusuf's story serves as both a cautionary tale and a lesson in resilience. We wish him all the best as he continues searching for his next chapter. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories like